In some regions of the world, an intriguing phenomenon occurs. A gender imbalance leads to a higher proportion of unmarried women. In these countries, the shortage of eligible men means that many women may encounter difficulties in forming local relationships, leading some to seek partners internationally or face the possibility of remaining single. It is noteworthy that in certain nations, up to 46% of adult women have not yet found a partner, including those over 40 who have never been in a relationship. If you're interested in learning more about these places, let's explore the 10 countries where women often remain single due to a lack of available men. Get ready for some surprising discoveries on this list. Ranking 10th on the list is Portugal, a country located on the southwestern tip of Europe. This country is renowned for its beautiful coasts and a milder climate than many of its European neighbors. Lisbon, the capital, is an important center both economically and culturally. Approximately 1 million more women than men live in Portugal, according to demographic statistics from 2022. The male population is just over 4 million, while the female population exceeds 5.5 million. This numerical difference results in a situation where many Portuguese women find themselves searching for partners, risking remaining single for extended periods. The migration of Brazilians to Portugal, driven by better living conditions and the shared language, is also a notable aspect of this country. Thus, Portugal represents a unique case where women face the challenge of finding life partners. In the 9th position on this list, we find Norway, a country located on the Scandinavian peninsula in northern Europe. Famous for its stunning natural landscapes, such as fjords, islands, and vast forests, Norway is a classic example of preserved natural beauty. Oslo, the capital, is the heart of the country, which has a total population of over 5 million, with women being the majority. The number of women surpasses that of men by approximately 50,000. This gender distinction in Norway is largely attributed to women's longer life expectancy, with an average of 84 years, while men have an average life expectancy of 80 years. Additionally, the female birth rate is slightly higher than the male birth rate. These demographic factors lead to a significant proportion of unmarried adult women in Norway, reaching around 46%, one of the highest rates globally. Therefore, Norway stands out for having a considerable number of unmarried adult women. In the 8th position, we have Armenia, a country located at the intersection of Eastern Europe and Western Asia, sharing borders to the north with Russia and to the south with Iran. The primary language is Armenian, but many residents also speak Russian and other languages. Armenia is a country with a strong Orthodox Christian tradition, where religion deeply influences culture and daily life. The country is a mosaic of history and culture, offering landscapes that range from imposing mountains to rivers and fertile plains, as well as ancient cities and monuments full of history. With a total population just slightly exceeding 3 million, Armenia has a higher proportion of women compared to men, with approximately 1.6 million women to 1.4 million men. For those considering visiting Armenia with the intent of forming romantic relationships, it is advisable to have a basic knowledge of English and to consider the significance of Christianity in Armenian society. In the 7th position on this list, we find El Salvador, a country in Central America. San Salvador is the capital, and Spanish is the predominant language. Despite its moderate size, El Salvador has a population of around 6.5 million people. The country is a diverse tourist destination, offering spectacular beaches, picturesque mountains, historically rich cities, and fascinating archaeological sites. Catholicism is the most practiced religion, but there is also a notable presence of evangelicals and other Christian denominations. Notably, in El Salvador, women outnumber men, with an approximate ratio of 52 women for every 48 men. Occupying the 6th position is Estonia, located in Eastern Europe. This small-sized country has a population of approximately 1.3 million. Estonian is the official language, but many residents are fluent in English and other languages. Estonia is recognized for its development and strong economy, standing out as one of the nations with the highest economic growth in Europe. A key factor for this prosperity is the information technology industry, which is a crucial component of the Estonian economy, reflecting the country's high level of innovation and creativity. However, Estonia exhibits a gender imbalance, with more women than men. The ratio is approximately 52 women for every 49 men, indicating a notable demographic disproportion. In the fifth position on this list, we find Iceland, with its capital being Reykjavik. This moderately sized country is home to around 364,000 people. Iceland faces a demographic imbalance, with the female population surpassing the male population, with approximately 200,000 women to 185,000 men. A notable aspect of Iceland is the highly valued gender equality, where women are widely recognized in their fields of expertise. The country is also famous for its unpredictable and cold climate, earning it the nickname Land of Fire and Ice. Icelanders have the custom of frequenting clubs and thermal pools, a popular practice for relaxation and staying warm in the cold weather. Interestingly, Iceland has one of the world's most unique professions, the bathing supervisor. This role involves overseeing people at thermal pool clubs, ensuring they use the facilities appropriately. These pools, sometimes referred to as youth lakes, are a tourist attraction and a leisure spot for Icelanders. In the fourth position, we have Finland, renowned for its high-quality education system, which was recognized as the best in the world in 2021. Located in Northern Europe, Finland is a country of spectacular natural beauty, encompassing thousands of lakes and vast forests. It shares borders with nations such as Russia, Estonia, and Sweden. The predominant language is Finnish, but many Finns are also fluent in Swedish and English. The Finnish landscape is diverse, including forests, lakes, rivers, mountains, and many historical sites and monuments to visit. With an approximate population of 5.5 million, Finland has a higher proportion of women compared to men. Finnish women have one of the highest life expectancies in the world, with an average of 84 years. It is noteworthy that in Finland, there are women in their 40s who have never been in a romantic relationship. In the third position, we have Belarus, located in Eastern Europe. The country shares borders with nations such as Russia, Ukraine, Poland, and Lithuania. The official language is Belarusian, but many residents also speak Russian, as well as other languages. A striking fact about Belarus is that women outnumber men in the population, totaling approximately 9 million inhabitants. An impressive aspect of Belarusian women is their high level of education. Many of them have a strong presence in fields such as science, technology, healthcare, and education, demonstrating dedication to both their studies and their work. Belarusian women are also recognized for their beauty, elegance, and sense of style. They tend to value sophisticated fashion and stay attuned to trends, while also placing importance on beauty treatments and personal care. Additionally, they are known for their resilience and determination, often facing challenges and overcoming obstacles. It is not uncommon to find Belarusian women in leadership positions in their respective fields. In the second position, we have Russia, a vast country that spans two parts of the world, Europe and Asia. A notable demographic characteristic of Russia is the predominance of women over men in the population, with approximately 84 million women to 73 million men. This population imbalance has led many Russian women to seek relationships beyond their national borders. Russian women are widely recognized for their beauty, elegance, and unique personal style. They place great importance on clothing and fashion, always staying stylish and up-to-date, regardless of the occasion, whether it's for everyday activities like going to the bakery, or even for simple tasks like taking out the trash. For many Russian women, maintaining a flawless and made-up appearance is essential, reflecting a cultural value that emphasizes the importance of taking care of one's appearance and elegance as a means of expressing inner beauty. At the top of the list, we have Denmark, located in Northern Europe. This country stands out for having one of the highest proportions of single women in the world, with approximately 52% of adult women without partners. Denmark is also notable for its high quality of life, having been ranked as the second happiest country in the world in 2021. One of the core values of Danish society is gender equality. This commitment is reflected in the workforce, where Denmark boasts one of the highest rates of female participation in the world, with over 80% of women being professionally active. This country offers an enriching experience to explore, serving as an example of balance and inclusion. I invite you to share in the comments any experiences or knowledge about other countries with a high proportion of women compared to men. Also, remember to enable notifications to continue receiving interesting and informative content like this on a weekly basis.